Hi guys, so we're almost done this list. We have two more left. So basically the Diamondbacks and the Rangers, two teams that went to the World Series. So we're gonna be doing the Diamondbacks. So let's get into it. Diamondbacks had a okay season. They just got in and got hot in the right time in the playoff. So let's get into it. So record in the season was 84 wins, 78 loss. Second place in NL West. At home, they were 43-38. 365 runs scored to 375 run against, so really even. On the road, they really struggled. 41 wins, 40 loss, 381 runs scored to 396 run against. In April, they were 15-12. May 17-10. They were playing very well. June 16-11. But July and August. July 8 wins, 16 loss. August 12 wins, 15 loss, and then September they got a little bit better, 15 wins, 12 loss. So they had really two bad months. Against their division, they really struggle against their division. Against the Dodgers, 5-8 record, 47 runs scored to 72 run against. Really got dominated, just not in the playoff. Against the Giants, 7 wins, 6 loss, 58 runs scored to 48 run against. Against the Padres, 7 wins, 6 loss, 64 runs scored to 54 run against. Against the Rockies, 10 wins, 3 loss, 86 runs scored to 55 run against. So they need to do better this year against their division, but they just need to get back in the playoff. Best against other team, bets against the Cubs 6-1, against the Brewers 4-2. Against the Rangers, 3-1. That's a little bit off because in the playoff they did the opposite. Against the the Tigers, 3-0. Against the Pirates, 4-2. And against the National, 5-1. Worst against other team, against the Astros and the Twins and the Blue Jays, 0 wins, 3 loss. Against the Marlins, 2 wins, 4 loss. And against the Mets, 1 wins, 6 loss. Top 2 starting pitcher, they only had really 2 good pitcher. They had a few good ones, but they had really 2, and that's pretty much it. And that was really hard in the playoff. So Zach Gallen, 17 wins, 9 loss, 3.47 ERA with a 220 strikeouts. Merrill Kelly had a 12-8 record, 3.29 ERA with 187 strikeouts. They really had a good year, but they didn't really have a lot of help. Kevin Ginkel had a good season though, 9-1 record, 2.48 ERA with 70 strikeout. Top 3 batters, they really had good batters. Corbin Carroll had an amazing year, 116 run, 161 hits, 25 home runs, and 76 RBI. Ketel Marte with 94 runs, 157 hits, 25 home runs, and 82 RBI. He had a good year. Christian Walker didn't do very well in the playoff, though, but 86 runs, 150 hits, 33 home runs, and 103 RBIs. They were an okay team in the season, but in the playoff, this is where we're going to get. They struck really hot in the playoff. They did very well. So they went to the NL wild card against the Brewers, and the Brewers were the favorite, and they blanked them 2-0. So game 1 they beat them 6-3, in game 2 5-2. So really dominated the Brewers. Then they went to the NL division series, so the NLDS. And were not favored against the Dodgers. And what they do, they beat the Dodgers 3-0. They shut out the Dodgers. So they win game 1 11-2, so dominated. Game 2 was a little bit closer, 4-2 win, and then game 3 was also closer, but 4-2 win. So they go to the NLCS, and they didn't dominate, but they still won against the Phillies, and the Phillies were the favorite there too. And game 1 they lost 5-3. Game 2 they lost 10-0, and right there we thought it was over, but they came back. Game 3 they won 2-1, very close game. Game 4 another close game. They won 6-5. Game 5, they lose 6-1, and a lot of people thought that it was over. But Game 6, they bounced back, a 5-1 win, and then Game 7, 4-2 win. So they go to the World Series. Nobody thought the Diamondbacks would be in the World Series, but on the other side, nobody thought that the Rangers would be in the World Series. So in the World Series, they lose though, but they go against the Rangers. Game 1 goes to 11 inning. 6-5 loss. Game 2, they won 9-1, so they're tied in 2 games. But after that, Game 3, the Rangers just took over. They lose 3-1 to the Rangers. Game 4, they lose 11-7, a big game here. And then Game 5, they just get blanked 5-0. They were not ready for that game, and they lose in the World Series 4-1. So for the Diamondbacks, they really had a good season, because not in the season, but all around with the playoff, they had really a good year. I put here they have to be bet. They need to try to get back in the playoffs so they can get hot again the same way. I nitpick here. Bad July and August. They need to do better job there. They need to be better against the division, but in the playoff they did well against the Dodgers, but they need to do better in the division, because the Padres will be better next year. The Giants will be better next year, probably. Not the Rockies though, but they need to do better here. And also I put they need to be better on the road, because 41 wins, 40 losses is not great enough. It's not good enough. So really good year for Diamondbacks. Hopefully this year will be the same thing. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with more videos. See you guys.